Cause it just keeps getting better, just keeps getting better, just keeps getting better. It's a vibe with H2. The chat is always lit, so stay tuned. It's a vibe with H2. We got good music, we can sing a tune. Vibe with H2. Vibe with H2. Vibe with H2. We got the vibe with H2. Hi guys.
Hey y'all.
Hey squad. It's Wednesday. So you know what it is? You know what time it is?
It's time to vibe. It's
Time to vibe.
So last week we had a wellness session, and with the Bloom Girls Rock Foundation, it was magical.
It really was.
It was really magical.
Spectacular.
We started at around 10:30, and the ladies arrived. It was about, the learners were like grade 6 to grade 9.
Yeah.
So they got there and they were a little shy at first.
They were.
It took them time to like really adjust, but I think eventually they did. We started with breath work, meditation, did some yoga, also did a few activities. We spoke about self-love. And it was nice just to sit in a circle, to be intimate with the girls and just share experiences with them.
It really was amazing. Like for me, after the event, I actually went to go sit outside, and I think I was just overwhelmed with gratitude. It was an amazing experience. I think I felt lighter after the event. It was really amazing, and also just the little things we take for granted. That was highlighted for me. Yeah, you don't realize the position you're in until someone else comes and just, magnifies it. So for me, a lot of gratitude. Within the space, I saw the need for what we're doing. It's a thing. These little girls need role models. And it felt right. It felt nice to be in that space. What about you?
For me, it was an eye-opener. I think as a yogi, you take for granted like how much work you've put into your practice, because when I did yoga with them, it was very challenging for them. And I had to in the moment switch up my flow to be extremely basic. And I was just so proud of how I could just manage to do that. And I loved how enthusiastic they were, how intrigued they were, because none of them had ever done yoga before, none of them had meditated or done breath work before, but they were fully into it. They tried. Some really lost concentration along the way, which is completely normal. And it was nice to see that. It was nice to see the levels of concentration and commitment and just being in the present moment. I think I tend to take for granted how much work I've done when it comes to my holistic wellness, because it's just so easy for me now. It comes naturally for me now. And I think it was just nice to open their eyes and let them see that side of the world. One of the girlies even said, "Oh my word, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough space in my home to be able to practice, because my parents might just disturb me, my baby might just disturb me." And I told her, just wake up before anyone else and just get into it. And she's like, okay, cool. And so for me, I think it made me realize that I've just put in so much work in my wellness that when I get into a space of people that haven't done it before, I have to empathize. I have to be compassionate. I have to put myself in their shoes. And I did that. And it was eye-opening, And the project manager texted me afterwards, and she was like, "Oh, I'm so grateful. The girls really loved it. it was the first time they did this, so they're really looking forward to more. And we did a little interview with them. We'll show you. And they were really like wowed by the experience. I think it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I was also challenged with the activities that we did. It's easy to prepare activities for adults. You can just have chats, and so with the kids, I had to like really get them in there, and it was interesting for me to have to prepare a program for kids. I liked it.
Yeah, it's very, very, very nice. We shot a lot of content, so you'll see it. And what was funny is that like they were so shy, and at the end they were dancing for us, and I was like, oh, there's that energy we're looking for. But yeah, it was nice. I really enjoyed myself. I think the boss lady movement is definitely in motion, and it's always nice to be with women, be vulnerable together, encourage each other, love on each other, and just give advice to each other with love, because we had a lot of discussions and it was just so amazing. I was just shocked to see that the girls have not experienced like a lot of things, because one of their project managers said they're gonna go watch the graduations at UOFs, and most of them have never been there before, and it's so crazy because we tend to take little things like that for granted. Like, I went to school there or whatever, but for them, it's a dream, so I think they've also made me realize that, like, I'm living the life of my dreams. Sometimes I tend to feel like I don't have everything I need, but I realize that I have everything that I need. That's and I'm fortunate and I'm blessed. And I think what's amazing about being in that position is just having so much to share, because I felt like I had so much to share with people who really appreciate it, and they really did. It filled my heart. It really filled my heart. I haven't stopped thinking about them since.
For real?
Yeah. But one thing's for sure, Bloom girls rock.
They rock, okay? They rock.
Yeah. All right, let's get into today's topic.
Yeah, today's topic is mindset. What's going on in here? What's going on in the noggin? Because if your mindset is off track, it's going to be difficult for you to be physically doing stuff. If you're thinking red in here, you're going to produce red in the physical world. You know what I mean? So I just want us to chat about mindset, a positive mindset, exactly. To be exact, a positive mindset. Like, how does one attain? How does one have a positive mindset? How do you build a positive mindset? And with all that being said, a positive mindset, keep in mind, it's not about being happy all the time. It's about being able to survive the rough times. Even in the rough times, the mindset will get you through those rough times. Yeah. And
I think it's important to recognize that everything starts in the mind.
Yeah.
And in the mind is, you don't really see things in the mind, which kind of reminds me of the spiritual world. Because in the spiritual world is where everything is created before it comes into the physical world. So your mindset, the way you think, is very important when it comes to manifestation, when it comes to living your life.
Your life, yeah.
Day-to-day basic things. It all starts with the mind. What do you tell yourself in the morning when you wake up? What do you tell yourself when you're facing challenges? What do you tell yourself when you're happy, when you're sad? I think it's very important. And for me, I've come to realize that I consider myself a healthy person. Like, I think I have a healthy mindset because I am aware. I think it starts with awareness. You need to recognize awareness as a superpower, and know that you are the one that is in control. Emotions come and go. They alter the mindset, but at the end of the day, if your mind is right, then you're good. So I wrote like 5 things that are the key to a healthy mindset, which is speak life to yourself, self-love practices, cycle syncing, embody feminine energy, and being compassionate and less judgmental.
Especially in moments of disappointment or moments of any kind of difficulty, just remember that it's a moment. Remind yourself, talk to yourself. It's a moment, and they pass.
They do.
They do pass.
Only if you allow them to. That's how powerful the mind is, because you can hold on to a certain thing in your head and it will alter your day. It will alter your life.
Exactly.
So it is very important to check in, meditation. That's one of my things.
All the things we preach all the time.
I affirm myself all the time, because sometimes, doubts can creep in and they can be really loud. So listening to affirmations will send me back on track. Because having a healthy mindset is an everyday thing. It's not really like a once in a while thing, especially as women, because we're not always on the same frequency or the same energy. So it's very important towards the end of your cycle to really go into those meditations, those affirmations, to just remind yourself that you are okay. Every emotion that you go through, every feeling you experience, you are okay. Find comfort in discomfort. And that's the power of being a holistic being, is knowing that with discomfort there's growth. With comfort there's comfort. Not so much growth because you're a little too comfortable.
You're comfortable.
But with comfort there's comfort.
Yeah.
And there's also breath work, the importance of breath work to regulate the system. Because sometimes you really need the tools to get you into that right mind. You don't just say, okay, today I'm going to be fine, and then you are fine. There are certain practices that you need to do. And I mean, it's different strokes for different folks, So there's also yoga, strengthening the body, stretching the body, because we store energy in certain parts of the body. And stretching in some way helps release the stagnant energy that will clear your mind. Singing, tapping into the creativity, Last week we performed and it was amazing, and it helped me feel really, really good, Dancing, moving that stagnant energy, the girls were dancing last week, and for me it was just like so nice to see that they were just releasing
all that anxiety,
and they were relaxed when they started dancing. Coloring, we colored yesterday. That's also like a big part of like clearing your mind. It's very therapeutic.
It is.
So that's another thing. And then embodiment of femininity. I think we tend to think that being feminine means getting dressed up, doing our makeup, hair, whatever. But it truly is rest, reflection, and being. Rest, reflect, and be. And that shifts you into a positive mindset, because we're always on the go. We're always on the go. Always moving. So rest is important. Know when your energy is low, honor that. When your energy is at its peak, honor that. But at the end of the day, just be true to who you are. Just be. Yeah.
I think also for me what helps is, gratitude. That when you just practicing gratitude and just mentioning all the things you're grateful for, that alone just, gets the mind. And also just quiet time. My quiet time. That really, because then that's when I really venture into my thoughts and, everything I say to myself. And music. I listen to like very positive music just to create that. Like if I wake up and I don't feel so nice, music always helps a lot.
All in all, it is very important to recognize how powerful you are as a human being. It's very important to know that you have everything that you do need. It's very important to recognize the language you use when speaking to yourself. Because if I speak negatively to myself, it's easy to speak negatively to someone else. If I'm harsh with me, I'll be harsh with you. And that's another thing that I think like I've learned over the years is that how someone speaks to you or how they react to you is how they speak to themselves. So that's why I said be compassionate and less judgmental. Never really take anything personally, because a lot of the things that we say or do are just a reflection of what's going on within us, you know. So yeah, I think that's it from me.
Yeah.
I hope you have a healthy and a positive mindset.
Yes.
Don't forget all the things that I said. Meditate. Oh, and also do mirror work. Like, I know it's awkward to look in the mirror, but look in the mirror and talk to yourself and tell yourself you love yourself. Because it's very important to keep in a state of wellness.
I like that.
Yeah. But otherwise, if you are new here, just like there's this button there, it says subscribe, just hit it, and then there's like a bell thing, hit that bell thing, and then share it with your friends. You know, just stay in the right mind. You know, this is the place for that, for wellness, for everything. If you want to know everything wellness, everything boss lady movement, this is the place to be. So just subscribe, ne?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
stay.
But
Stay.
otherwise,
Call
to
your
the
friends.
squad, we love you guys so much.
Very much.
And to the new people that are here, just stay, please stay. And we will see you again next week. See you.